When coding new logic on top of, for instance, Magento, I always love to work with value objects, objects and or classes that are simply representing things in real life. And as an example, in this video, I'm going to use a book. So imagine actually that you're building your own Magento project based upon the book sales of some kind of merchant, and therefore logic needs to be depending upon whether something is a book or not, and whether that book has a valid title, and so on. And a value object is just getting you there quicker. Now, what I would like to show you is briefly how I would be creating such a value object quickly, just to make sure that we're not spending too much time upon generating such generic code. Alright, so let's get going. First of all, I've got a module set up in app/code. App/code is also marked as a sources root, and therefore if I would get started with a new class, for instance the book example that I mentioned, it's going to be detecting the namespace and the directory already from there on. I'm also going to change the namespace towards value object. It's just a little bit nicer, and there we go with a new class. Let me just get started with a new constructor, and here you can already see that I'm cleverly actually making use of GitHub Copilot, GitHub Copilot. So all of this is being generated, and I'm personally kind of fine with it, except for the last touch that this needs to be read-only. So apart from AI generation, I don't know of another way to do this really quickly within PHP Storm. Hopefully that's going to be improving with maybe some kind of pop-up form sooner or later. And usually what I do then is duplicate all of those lines, so that currently we've got 3 properties going in. And instead of actually generating everything through GitHub Copilot, I'm actually going to generate all of the getters through PHP Storm, and there we go. The main point of me showing you this is actually that I've just spent a little bit of time in PHP Storm, leading into the assumption or the claim that value objects are quite easily created. It's just that you need to come up with ID, and you need to make sure that those value objects are going to be integrated in the rest of your code as well. But I promise you, once you get hooked to value objects, you're definitely going to like it.